Hello, fellow Tarnished. I hope you're having a great day. So today, I decided to bring on a man that I believe needs a break from all the chaos of the world to see what his take on the geopolitical situation in the lands between are. One, Mr. Alex Jones. So while we set his character up, let's have him introduce himself.
Thank you, Alden, for that. It's actually nice to take a break from fighting the globalist elites and in order to just relax for a minute. You said that we'll be attempting a game called Elden what now? Ring. Well, the rings. I can tell you about a lot of different rings, but never mind all that. I don't want to get you in trouble with YouTube, so I'll walk it back a bit.
So Alex, what are you looking for in a character? I know you don't play video games very often, but yeah, what are you really looking to do with this guy?
Well, you see, Alden, I'm a hot-blooded American, and like every hot-blooded American, I'm just raging with testosterone and full of virality. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my character as, you know, like I want to look, even though I know I've put on a little bit of weight over the years. You know what I'm saying?
No, Alex, there's no reason to talk down on yourself.
Honestly, Alden, I don't want to sit here and make my character all day. I think this is as good as it's going to get. So let's go ahead and move on.
All right, now, Alex, so what they're going to do is they're going to introduce you to the basic story of the game and some of the main players in the game. I want you to go ahead and put your, your opinion on what's going on here into the game.
Here we are again with this ring terminology and everything. You know, it's globalization, the global market, all that. But this is a video game, so, you know, it's probably just some kind of magical MacGuffin or something, right? Well, here we got a woman in a very messianic pose, you know, very Christ-like, and in the past, you know, royalty was seen as very, very godlike and everything, so we'll see how this goes.
Well, you see, Alex, she kind of disappeared after her son here was killed. She destroyed the Elden Ring, and then for some reason she's just gone. You'll find out later in the game, though.
See, I was right. The Elden Ring is just some kind of MacGuffin. The woman, America, I believe it was, is a god, and her kids, for some reason, are demigods. Got it. And they've got the ring.
Triggered the shattering.
I see you looking at me like that, Alex, and for some reason, the shattering is both what happened to the ring and what the war was called. So, you know, that's why it's complicated. That's just how this game seems to be all the time. It's Miyazaki's way of sticking it to us gamers.
Leading to abandonment by the greater.
So this greater will, it seems like it's a power possibly stronger than America. I don't know why you would be abandoned by your stronger gods, but it's no different than, you know, in Egypt when, you know, certain gods got taken to the underworld and separated in pieces and whatnot. It seems to be more of that globalist thing going on here, but, well, you know.
Speaks to us all.
So you're having me play a game with, like, undead zombies and stuff. That's very unorthodox. Oh, so these are the players you were telling me to pay attention for. Okay.
The ever brilliant Goldmask. Fear.
Is that woman laying with a dead king or something?
Yeah, you see, Alex, each one of these guys represents something. One of them represents the old way. One of them represents order. The one you asked about, she represents those who live in death. And then you've got the Dung Eater, who represents sort of like plague and pestilence. And then you got Gideon Ulfnir, the all-knowing, who kind of represents being a pompous ass.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
And this, Alex, well, this is you. So, like they say in solo leveling, arise.
All right, Alden, let me go ahead and check out these controls. All right, let's jump, and I've got, that's how I look around, swing, power swing, block, swing my shield. Okay, let's look at this. Well, obviously the game wants me to come over here and, oh, hey, that's how I roll. That's kind of cool. What, is this purple light over here important?
That one in particular, no, not really, unless you plan on going into multiplayer, and let's just keep you off the servers. Don't want you ticking anyone off.
You know, Alden, I've only been playing this game for a couple minutes now, and I'm getting tired of seeing all the religious symbolism. I'm just saying, man, false idols are a slippery slope. Oh my god, what is that? Alden, what in the extraterrestrial space else bullshit is this? You know, we seem to be unconscious more often than we're actually playing the game. I hope this doesn't become a pattern in the game, but hey, we've been found by a horse.
Don't worry, Torrent.
And it sounds like there's a woman on it, so our fortunes are looking up, maybe?
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
And she's just gonna leave me here for dead still. Well, great.
Well, Alex, you've been defeated by the first boss, thrown into a pit, and abandoned by all those you love and care about. So that's about sums up how the game is so far, but what are you thinking so far about the, geopolitical situation of the lands between?
Well, Alden, we haven't got very far into the game yet, but I'd say that probably everyone has their own political agenda. They seem to be wanting to use me to ensure whatever their agenda is from what I see so far. Even the mysterious lady wants me to go and search out the Elden Ring, even though it goes against this golden order of some sort. You know, and I hear about orders and it just gets my mind and my blood vessels are pumping and everything. I start thinking about the globalists and how they try to control the entire world through religious dogma and capitalism and other sorts of things, and they try to push their socialism agendas on us all. I mean, speaking of people with their own agendas, I mean, look at this man here. And I just met him. He seems to already know everything about me. Says I'm maidenless. Don't even know what that is, but I expect we'll figure out what that is all about later in the game. But yeah, this guy here, obviously, he's shady as shit. He's wearing a mask. You can't tell anything about him. And I don't trust him.
Well, Alex, I would suggest talking to all the NPCs you run into about 3 times. Usually their conversations will lead to other things, quest lines, that kind of thing. Just be a little bit open about it, and we'll see how things go from here, man. But you seem to be doing all right so far.
Am I a stinker?
Well, Alden, I'd like to know what kind of super soldier program these guys have, because if I'm and that Varag guy are anything to take judge by, you know, the citizens are about the same size and everything, but then you got these giant golden gods on horses. How the hell do they get their horses that big? I mean, it has to be some kind of steroids or chemtrails or something weird, and you know, it's just super soldier program stuff. Well, I can't just let this guy have his way with me, so I'm gonna at least try one more time. What's the deal with these big guys anyway, Alden?
Well, these guys are tree sentinels. They're kind of like the enforcers of the laws of the land between and the Golden Order, you know. They have their golden shields to reflect magic abilities, and, you know, they hit like freight trains, but that's only early in the game. Plus, plenty of people can beat them without even leveling up, so, you know, they can't be that difficult. Well, now that you know whether you should run or fight, let's go ahead and actually get you introduced to some of the other key players in the game and see what you think about them and what they have to say.
I mean, what's going on here? Oh, I see now. This is the woman on the horse from earlier. Ah, gotcha.
From beyond
And, okay.
I
Yeah.
am I offer you an accord.
Ah, she wants to make some kind of deal with me. Okay, let's see what this is about.
Have you heard of the thing they serve? The 2 fingers. But you, I am afraid, I can play the role.
For some reason, this woman's saying I'm maidenless also. I guess that's the thing in the game. But yeah, she says she can power me up, I guess, if I take her deal. Again, she has some kind of an agenda. She wants me to take her up to, at least to the base of the Elden Tree, so, you know, yeah, why not? She's gonna give me something in return. I can see, I can see us doing this.
Traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
So apparently I'm getting some kind of ghost horse as an upfront thing for this deal. I say that's a pretty good deal if you ask me.
And here, Alex, we have Bach. He's kind of like a Taylor character. He also has a quest line, so you know he's what they call a demi-human in the game.
This game seems to have a lot of demis in it. You know, demi-gods, demi-humans. I'm starting to think that, you know, the gods and the people in this lands look down on a lot of
Well,
things.
yes, Alex. In fact, Queen Marika, that goddess from the beginning, you know, the one who shattered the ring and everything, yeah, she fought a myriad of wars. You'll find out if you read a lot of the things in the game, but she fought a myriad of wars just to cleanse the land of people that she didn't seem fit to be part of her golden order.
Pleasure to me and the witch.
Well, you see that throughout history. Always call on the lessers unclean so you can cleanse them. You know, that's why I'm happy we had 1776 so that we could revolt against the royalty and become our own nation. And now, before we get too far in, this woman here, Ronnie the Witch, yeah, she's literally two-faced. I don't know if we can trust her very far. I mean, come on, you can see her right there, man.
Spirits will obey thine command, but now it is thine.
She also seems to know a lot about me for someone I've not met. It seems like everyone in this game knows who I am, even though I don't know who they are. And I don't like their agendas. I don't like them trying to puppet me. I can't stand the puppet masters, man. You know, puppet masters lead to different globalist economy stuff, and at the same time, it's all led in the end by extraterrestrial space elves, man. We just gotta make sure we keep our head on a swivel and don't allow ourselves to be controlled by, you know, the powerful elites in the globalist economy.
You become a Chris as quite a lark when you think about it. You're willing to make me a chrysalid, but I'm still a milksop craven. I can't even. You're all on your own.
I'm however happy, Alden, that you managed to, you know, introduce me to at least two people who aren't just trying to use me for something. You know, you got Bach back there, and then this Rodrigo person here seems like she's at least not trying to use me.
It's scary.
Well, I'd have to agree with you there, Alex. I'd say both Bach and Rodrigo are probably the two nicest characters you're going to run into in the entire game. I mean, there's still a couple we haven't introduced you to yet, but I think after Rodrigo and I think we're going to go meet one other gentleman before we go on to the bosses and whatnot that I want you to see in this particular first run through. And, you know, if the audience would like to see it, you know, they can like and subscribe to the video, and, you know, they can leave comments in the section below to tell us that they want to see a part 2 of you playing the game and telling your political opinion of what's going on in the lands between.
Well, Alden, I know that I'm on your show, and I'm probably a little bit biased on this, but I believe anyone who doesn't want to like and at least subscribe to your channel is probably in bed with the lizard folks, and you know, are definitely being controlled by the extraterrestrial space elves or something. So, you know, I mean, just look at it, the proof's there, man.
Okay, thanks, Alex, for the resounding endorsement of my channel. And now you're about to meet the first of the demigods, and I think you'll actually enjoy this particular one.
You know, Alden, I came into this game expecting to be kind of like a George Washington, sticking it to the monarchy, but you know, seeing all these castles and everything, I feel more like William Wallace, so as soon as I can, I'm going to try and make my character look like that, too. I mean, regardless, we're still going up against the monarch, so, yeah, down with the monarchy.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Well, speaking of the monarch here, Alden, this guy definitely looks like he's he's very regal up there on that battlement, but he also looks like he's massively inbred. You know, my buddy Stephen Crowder, he likes to say that all the monarchs in England, they all have blue blood because they were constantly inbreeding. So, you know, it's right there in the horns, man. Well, to get serious for a second there, Alden. This guy says that I'm the ambitious one, but if you think about it, everyone else around is the one who's actually telling me what to do. None of this is my own objectives or anything. I'm just having fun in the land between, chilling on my horse, hanging with my homies, you know, and he's just making me do whatever he wants me to do. So. A couple more things I gotta ask, though. One, again, this guy is massive, looks just like that golden soldier earlier. And two, why does he seem like he's weaker than the golden soldier earlier? If he's supposed to be, you know, in charge of him?
Well, I did tell you earlier, Alex, that this man is a demigod, so there, you know, it might be something to do with his genetics a little bit that makes him as massive. I mean, you haven't even seen his brothers yet, so, you know, we'll wait till you get there.
Well, Alden, I found this guy a little bit weird. He insults my ambition to start with, and he tells me I'm passing strength, and then immediately after, he whips out a fan hammer faster than YouTube will if you say something they don't like.
Well, Alex, you said he was easy, but he seems to have just brought that band hammer down on you, so maybe you shouldn't talk crap unless you can actually beat him in your first attempt, man.
Oh, that's true, Alden, but I'm gonna go ahead and just give it one more try like I did with the knight earlier, and we're gonna see if I can beat this guy. If all else fails, I'll have to go and power up a little bit.
Well, it looks like you got the hang up. Oh, shit, never mind.
Alden, I know you're having fun of this, but some of us are trying to fight this boss right now. Could you stop fucking with me?
Well, if you don't mind, Alex, I'm gonna go ahead and speed things up a little bit for the audience out there.
There, I beat him. Do I actually get some of this Elden Ring now, or what do I have to do now?
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Well, Alex, I think we'll call it here. If the audience wants to see you do more of this, they'll have to let us know in the comment section and through likes. If we get, say, 100 likes, we'll go ahead and make a part 2 of this video.
Well, that sounds great to me, Alden. It seems like we're just now touching on the political intrigue in the game, so it would be nice to do another one.
Well, if there's a part 2, you'll start by going into Round Table Hold. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys again in the next one. Peace.
See you in the next one, everyone. And remember, beware fluoride in your water. It'll make your frogs gay.
Guided by grace.